You got what I'm trying to
We've
say?
got a big old lesbian here now,
And
so,
it's like-
you know, you've opened up the doorway. All
Yeah.
the gays are coming through.
And it's like, and even like with the community, because okay, like growing up, all of us understand you're gonna get some fucking ignorant people. That's part of life, and then you're gonna get people like us who we just want to understand. And it's like for people like us who want to understand, it's like I find it. Maybe this is the right word. I find it a little bit frustrating, meaning it's like, yo, I want to understand you guys' community a lot more, but it's like, you guys are not willing to open up. You guys are not willing to have some conversation with us. You get me?
Some of the
Why is
biggest
that? Yeah, why?
challenges-
Why
I
is
think
that?
The biggest challenges around that is there's a fear of not being accepted. But I want to kind of flip that on its head and say that not everybody has to accept you, you know? Not everybody has to agree with your lifestyle choices. Religion is a factor for some people. Some people live their life, you know, within the doctrine, and that clearly says that certain things are wrong in their their worldview or their way of living life. And I think that's okay. It's okay for you to be not to be comfortable. What's not okay is for you to treat me negatively because of it. You don't have to accept me and embrace my life as a gay woman who is in my crotches. Basically, ain't none of your business, son. Do you know what I mean? It's not a level that we need to meet on. Let's meet on a level of love and positive vibrations and what we're doing for humanity. Yeah, let's meet on that level, not who is in my bedroom. But at the same time, I think a lot of the resistance that the LGBT community experience is that this demand to be accepted, this expectation that everybody has to embrace their lifestyle or get on board with that. It's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. It's also not fair because individuals have their own value bases about how they view the world and how they experience life. What we shouldn't do is be hurting people or preventing them from, you know, jobs or access to education or access to medicine or, you know, just basic common decency in the street. But at the same time, we also have to respect other people's point of view. And I don't agree sometimes with the use of religion, how our community will sometimes mock the religious element and beliefs of others, because I think that is just as discriminatory in the reverse as what we get the other way round.
Totally.
But I also do understand that religion and those kind of places have excluded us for a very long time, and so there's a lot of hurt and healing that needs to happen on both sides. Another thing that's challenging for me, I think, as a gay woman at the moment is the trans agenda. And I don't want to get into it too much because I think it can be quite a contentious issue, and I believe that everybody has the right to live in their purpose and their truth. But I don't believe in transitioning children. I don't believe in giving children chemicals that block their puberty and their development before they've even had a chance to know who they are. I think as teenagers, every single person goes through a crisis of identity because you're learning who you are as a human being. And I think if we're interjecting with chemicals and permanent solutions to what may be temporary emotions in those periods of time, I think we are causing great harm. And that doesn't take away from my trans brothers and sisters who genuinely feel like they're in the wrong body and they want to be living as an alternative gender. I think as an adult, if that's a decision you're making for yourself as an adult, that's absolutely fine. That's not a decision that anybody should be making for children. And we're in a situation where parents were being vilified for not supporting. There are cases where, you know, the medical profession have gone around parents and provided medications for things that, you know, have a permanent resolution for that.